Hello, it's Mr. JLJ, here with a request on how to use Pokegen. I was explaining it to one of my friends a couple days ago, so decided, hell, why not help other people on YouTube. Okay, let's start with the basics. There's 5, you can load Pokemon, you can save them. Options, you can choose the game you want to put in. If you, like for Black and White, it's current gen, you could also do it for other gens if you wanted to. These, just read them, they're pretty self-explanatory. Let's see. Reset controls, yada yada. Language, if you speak different language more fluently than English, then choose one of those. There's also other language packs. Help is basically the help menu. Okay, now let's go on to the actual thing. Right, this right here is the PID. You have to plug that in so your Pokemon looks legit, and it will be told it's legit via the game. If you want to find a good one that will make it look legit overall, then use the find key. Then you'll get the PID finder, which is this box here. Here you do you could do the IVs in this column. This is basically if you want it to be equal or plus or minus. If it goes plus or minus, it'll go. If it's plus, then it'll try searching higher than that value. If it's minus, then it'll search lower than the value. If it goes to 0, it'll loop back around to the top. So don't worry if you have 31, for example. Here's the priority. Priority 1 means it will be the last to get changed. Priority 6 means it's the last to get changed. Everything in the middle is the first to get changed. Everything in the middle is filler, basically. If you want, for example, if it's like a special attacker, you wouldn't really care about attack, but then you would want, and then for example, special attack, you'd want to have a priority of 1. Let's say you don't care about special defense. You'd be like, okay, but I care about it not too much. Put it at 3. Defense I care about a bit more, 2, and etc. Anyway, back to the standard one. Anyhow, if they're all at 1, it starts at the bottom. If they're all the same priority, it starts at the bottom and works its way up. Or if any of them are the same priority, it starts at the lowest one, then works its way up. Okay, let's see. Here, basically the method you want to use. I myself don't really know too much about the other methods. I only use 1, 10, and 11. 10 and 11 are for events, if you want to try hacking events, but that's frowned upon by some people. Species, just the species of Pokemon. For example, it's default by Abomasnow because it's the first Pokemon alphabetical order. Nature, again, self-explanatory. Use this to find the nature you want for the given PID. Basically, the PID is a value that's based off of, to an extent, on the trainer ID, secret ID, and what's it called, like the nature and all that. The species does not have all too much to do with it overall. The hidden power over here, click this if you want specific hidden power, you choose the hidden power. Star means that it would be any value, doesn't really matter. Equals, it means equal to the power you indicate in here. If you press equals, it'll give you an option to choose, so you choose from anywhere from 30 to 70. Okay, yeah, we can't go over 70, it'll also give you the red error box, like so. Gender, male, female, or either. Abilities, basically, some Pokemon have more than one ability. That's not including the Dream World ability. If you choose one, it'll be their first ability when they evolve. Like, for example, if you have Zigzagoon, and you hack it with ability 1, if I recall, it should have Pickup, but then when it evolves, it'll still have Pickup. If you hack it with Pickup, it'll turn to Pickup. But if it's ability 2, well, that's listed here, it would be Gluttony when it evolves. Search, it'll choose the search. I'll give this demonstration after I'm done explaining everything. Actually, yeah, I'll do that after since I also have to explain all the other tabs before I do that. Let's see, species, that you can cover the PID section. Doesn't really matter in there as much, at least. Nickname, basically if you want a nickname on your Pokemon, like if you have a different trainer name or anything, if you want to edit Pokemon, you do that. You could have the nickname box here checked. If you want a nickname, have the nickname box here checked out. Experience and level. If you increase the level, it also increases experience and vice versa. Let's see, nature. Again, it's found in the PID if you wanted to. Held item, self-explanatory. Put any held item you want into the Pokemon. Happiness is a number between 0 and 255. Basically says how much Pokemon likes you, affected by some in-game events, as well as return and frustration. Ability is where you have to set, because if I recall, PID, as long as, even though it has a ability box, it doesn't exactly set the ability, so you have to set the ability manually here. The country, put what origin is from, useful for the Matsuda method, which is basically if you wanted to breed for a shiny or something, or the ones of different countries will give you more experience. Origin is which game it came from. You guys can't see it, but it goes from Coliseum all the way down to Black and White. Let's see. Shiny Leaf, if it was for Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you can give it a Shiny Leaf if you want, I think. Can you? Only if it's for only if it's in the tools section for target game, I think. I don't know, I haven't experimented with this. Can you? Yeah, you can. Anyway, back to putting it onto Black and White, since that's not Diamond and Pearl, Black and White. Now let's see, you could change male and female here, but again, that'll be found in the PID section for a more legit looking thing. If you click this egg box down here, when you transfer over to your game, it'll be in an egg and you have to hatch it yourself. Pokerus, if it's filled in, checking, if it's basically a check, stupid mouse. If it's a check, it means they would have Pokerus and can still spread it. If it's filled in, it can't spread it, but it has the effects of it. Shiny or no shiny, again, you can do that more active in PID. This is where you met the Pokemon. Use this for legitness, not just personally legitness, but so it would show where it was found. Like for example, location. If you want to say make it so it looks like it was from a different game, use Poke Transfer. If you want to have an egg, you make it look like some daycare couple, etc. Ball. I don't know why it's presented as Cherish Ball, but most Pokemon aren't found in that, so you'd probably want to change that setting. Level. It always starts with level 2 for me. I don't know why, but you want to change that. Today's on the 15th, whatever. Anyway, it shows the date you caught it. Faithful encounters basically for events. This is basically where it was caught from. Like, it shows the different methods it was caught by. I'm not sure if it's being checked overall, but fill that in with the appropriate column, like starter, fossil, egg, distortion world, etc., etc. As an egg, basically choose the hatching conditions and like where it was hatched, what date, etc. The IVs you'll probably most likely assign in the PID section, but the EVs you can assign here as well if you don't want to train them, or let's say if you just want to train them but not EV train them. You do like that. You also randomize IVs if you wanted to. Bunch of randomize EVs. Those are contest stats for the previous games. Attacks, you fill in the attacks here. You can choose how many PP ups they have. Again, if you choose them. Oh no, wait. That's the amount of PP they have in general. That's the amount of PP ups. This is the trainer information, where you show what, like the gender, ID, secret ID. Here goes here. The original trainer name. Here's what I've been told. If you have a Pokemon with a Dream World ability, you want to hack with the Dream World ability, you set this extra byte section to 1 down here. That'll make it apparently look legit, or at least be recognizable by, I don't know, it'll be able to work. These are for markers if you want. These are ribbons for other gens, or this gen if you want, or for 5th gen if you wanted to. And now, yeah, that's just about it for Pokegen. In the next video, I will be testing it out, showing everyone how to get Pokemon itself. So, till then, this is Mr. JLJ, signing off for part 1.